Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, my name is Torno Shah. I just completed my Madhyamik examination. I trying to learn new skills and I recently met Durlabh sir and I feel like he is a very good mentor. In every place we can see a lot of teachers but a mentor is rare nowadays. But the real thing is a mentor is way more important than a teacher because the teacher actually teaches us a syllabus, a short syllabus which is actually not that much important for our life because a syllabus can never teach us a lot of things which a mentor can do and a mentor teaches us the real skills which is actually important and we need to learn it. We will face lot of problem in future that will
Even in the present time also.
Yeah, that will harm us but the mentor always teaches us to fight with our future problems.
Yes, with the strength that you have, right?
Yeah.
Why is syllabus important according to you?
According to me, syllabus actually give us a knowledge but not that much actually because
Sometimes you are getting
Yeah.
the dead facts, like you
Yeah.
need to read the history which is
Yeah.
not applicable, right?
but the main thing is a mentor always teaches us what you like to understand, like the thing which actually helpful for us. Like after joining Durlabh sir's class I learned a lot of things, like I learned a lot of things about computer which is I was never heard of and I'm actually shocked.
Okay. Actually, the thing is that when we have a lot of knowledge, a lot of ideas, until we express it to the people, people don't know exactly how much you know, right? That's why you need to express yourself. You need to express the ideas, the information that you already have, right? And Torno, I just want to know one thing. Like, you have just qualified your Madhyamik examination. Qualified means you know already. We can take it for granted you're qualified. Okay, because the ordinary students, they're waiting for their result, right? And the genius, intelligent students, they know what to do right now. So why do you think that English communication, like building English communication skill, is so important for the students who have just finished their secondary examination now? Why?
Like if you want to stay in just one place then Bengali is okay, but if you want to reach out the whole world then English is very important language. Everyone in the world, most of the people who are educated knows English. If you want to do a big thing in your life then English is a necessary thing. You have to learn English. Actually it's very important.
Okay, and
it's
in
necessary.
case of the students who have just finished their secondary exam, why is English so much important, especially for the upcoming 2 years? Like, why they should focus on developing their English communication now after the exam? I'm talking about those students from West Bengal Board. Why it is important? Like, you understood. That's why you immediately came to me, right? That no, sir, my exam is over, so we need to, like, I need to develop my extraordinary English communication skill. So he just paid me money. He just paid me the course fee. He just came to me, and then I'm giving him the personal training. This is very much important, right? Okay, so tell me why English communication is so important for the West Bengal Board as soon as they complete their secondary examination. Why?
Actually people think that students coming from like Bengali medium can't speak English and it's like a culture that people always thinks about that.
Yeah, this is a myth,
Yeah,
right?
there's a myth that's, but I see a lot of CBSE board students who can speak English properly and also like then I realized that English speaking is very important because if we don't learn English in these 2 months then after starting the 11th we will not get a lot of time to learn the English because the 11-12 syllabus is very vast and it's very vast to complete the whole syllabus. Then you will not get a lot of time to learn new things. You have to focus on your study in that time because if your marks get slow you can do like anything in Indian education system according to that.
Yes, absolutely. So that's why students should develop their English communication before they get promoted to class 11 standard, because from class 11 standard we are not going to write the notes depending on the memorization. Students should not memorize the notes, from my point of view, students should make the notes. And is it important for the guardians to put their children in English medium school only to learn English?
According to me it's not a necessary thing. If the guardians have a lots of money then you can do it, but I see a lot of guardians who actually struggling in their life but still put their kids into English medium and struggling to get the fees, and they actually
But still,
like got a lot of depression about their children's studies. Like if you can't afford it, just put your child on
Right environment.
Yeah, right
Under right
environment.
mentor.
And a state-born child can also speak in English, can also improve in life. Like in West Bengal, like I see most of the government job is actually comes from state boards, because the English medium students actually like to settle down in a board. So that's why it's a lot of opportunity. It's not like that if your child is on state board, he can do anything in his life.
But we proved it wrong, right? Even living in West Bengal and studying from government school where Bengali is your first language, even though you can speak in English like a native speaker, but you need to practice under the right environment, under the right mentorship, right? For example, like I do not allow my students to speak in Bengali in the English classroom. The teachers who are teaching English subject in government schools, so what is your observation regarding this matter?
If I talk about government school, then the teacher actually not teaches us anything, not even the syllabus. So now let's talk about the tuition teacher, which is more popular than the school teacher.
Okay.
The tuition teacher actually teaches us the subject. Most of the tuition teacher, like English tuition teacher, can't even speak English properly, but they teaches us English. That's a very
As a subject only.
yeah, as a subject only, and that's a very bad thing. And if a teacher can speak their own subject language, then it also affected on our syllabus also. And it's very like
Yeah, that's true, absolutely right. Because some teachers, they're just focusing on developing their knowledge in the syllabus. The knowledge should be within the syllabus, right? But that is not right at all, because our life, our future, our society is not depending on the syllabus which we are reading right now. Okay, that's why we must learn English as a communication at the same time. Because when you see that your degrees cannot give you a better life, a better job and better career, at that time your English communication will definitely do it. Right? It can fulfill that lack.
Yeah.
Because English is just like it's playing the role of an octopus. Like octopus has 8 tentacles, right? 8 tentacles. That means it can help you from different situations. Because nowadays English is very much important in the corporate world, in different sections, like communication, tours and travel, in many places. So when you know this English communication skill, you are inviting a lot of business opportunities, a lot of job opportunities. That's why students should learn this communication, especially to secure their life in this society, challenging society.
Yeah.
And if you don't read the syllabus, then you cannot prepare yourself to crack the government examination.
Yeah.
You cannot be a government officer. That's why if your target is to crack the government examination, then you have to read the syllabus. You have to read the things which we should not read at all in reality. For example, like what are the reasons of the collapse of Harappan civilization? What is the point of reading those dead facts? But still we have to read, because these questions come in examination. Board examination and civil service examination, any type of government competitive examination. Okay? But English as a language will help you to be strong, to live in the challenging society by inviting a lot of opportunities. And so Torno, today you thought that I'm going to take ordinary class in the classroom, right? Discussing so many different ideas. But you did not know that I'm going to call you in front of the camera. Now, don't you feel nervous? Don't you feel like embarrassed when I ask you to be in front of the camera and talk in English? Don't you feel that?
First time, actually, I felt very embarrassed because it's my first time and I did not do any kind of this kind of things in my entire life. It's the first time. Also,
but you could also avoid this situation. You could also avoid this practical class, but you did not. Why?
But I didn't avoid the class because I think it's a very important class, because there's a story behind it. That, like, if I talk about a thing like diamond, a diamond a diamond actually comes from a coal.
Coal mine.
Yeah, coal mine. And physics teaches us actually that diamond comes from a coal. A diamond comes from a carbon.
Okay.
And if you produce a lot of heat and pressure to the carbon, then it can be a diamond. Okay. And if you want to be like a diamond, then first you have to take the pressure like a carbon. If we don't take the pressure from carbon,
so what kind of pressure you're receiving from me? I just want to know it.
The pressure is about like it's not my mother language. English is not my mother language.
An uncomfortable
And
zone
It's
like
currently
this.
I'm on uncomfortable zone because in my entire life I'll always speak in Bengali language. It's the first time I'm speaking English that much actually. My entire life I always learns grammar, English, but I never speak English. It's the like almost you can say it this first time I speak in English properly in front of the camera. Then actually I have a lot of confidence right now after this session. Actually it boosts my confidence.
Absolutely.
And I think everyone should do this to boost their English language confidence actually.
Absolutely, thank you very much. And you must remember one thing: if you really want to be a leader in the society, so you need to develop some leaderships, right? And if you're not able to speak in front of the camera, it means that you are not going to be able to speak in front of the thousands of people, thousands of clients, right? So you need to boost up your confidence by living in these uncomfortable situations. Like Sundar Pichai says, like success never comes from comfort zone. Okay, and that is the main reason I put my students into uncomfortable situation and embarrassment where they can get it over in order to grow up, in order to boost up their in order to boost up their confidence level. Okay, and thank you very much. আর এবার একটু বাংলায় কথা বলছি. This is only for the message, like for those people who don't understand English conversation. আমরা যদি বা তোমরা যদি চাও যে ঠিক আছে দুর্লভ স্যার ইংলিশে কথা বলছে, তর্ণ একজন ক্লাস 10th কোয়ালিফাইড একটা স্টুডেন্ট, বাংলা মিডিয়াম থেকে দুজনে বিলং করে, তো আমরা যদি পারি তো তোমরা কেন পারবে না? And if you guys can understand exactly what we are talking about, it means that you know this English language. তোমরা যারা আমাদের কনভারসেশনটা বুঝতে পারছো, এর মানে হলো তোমরা ইংরেজি ভাষাটিকে জানো। ওকে, কিন্তু বলতে পারছো না এর কারণ কি? তোমরা ইংরেজি ভাষাটা জানো, and each and every word that me and Torno we are using, তোমরা যদি এটা জানো তাহলে তোমাদের বলার সময় কেন তোমরা ওই ওয়ার্ডগুলোকে ইউজ করতে পারছো না? দিস ইজ আ বিগ কোয়েশ্চেন, রাইট? অ্যান্ড দি অ্যান্সার ইজ ভেরি সিম্পল। এটার অ্যান্সার হলো যে তর্ণকে আমি ওই সিচুয়েশনে ফেলে দিচ্ছি যেখানে ওকে ওই ওয়ার্ডগুলো যেগুলো নিয়ে ওর মাথায় আছে ওগুলোকে রিকল করতে হচ্ছে, ওগুলোকে রিপিট করতে হচ্ছে। And eventually he is developing their accents. কারণ হিউম্যান ব্রেন লাইক প্র্যাকটিসের দ্বারাই কিন্তু আমরা একটা ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজকে অ্যাচিভ করতে পারি। ওকে, and that's why I always say grammar makes you think in English and practice makes you speak in English, and the choice is yours, what you want in your life. Shine on and discover the champion in you. Thank you.